Well, just hearing the name can make you shudder. Bed bugs.
When it comes to dealing with them on your own, it's incredibly frustrating, and most people would say downright gross.
People, by the time they call us, they are so aggravated. They have welts and bites all over their body in most cases, and they're just willing to do whatever it takes to get rid of them.
This woman says her apartment manager does not seem to be willing to do whatever it takes to get rid of the bed bugs. Now the woman says it's hurting her and her tiny newborn. Channel 4's Kent Justice is joining us live now with how the apartment complex is responding. And Kent, it seems like bed bugs are becoming a bigger problem.
So that exterminator you heard from said that over the past 5 years, he's got 500% more complaints about bed bugs. Maybe he's exaggerating, but he says that more recently, between last year and this year, now he gets 4 or 5 complaints about bed bugs every day, as opposed to just a few a week. And here's why. He says that they are incredible hitchhikers, that you might have a fleece that you laid down somewhere. You might have your bag, ladies, maybe even your purse that you set down somewhere, and now you may have unwittingly brought the bed bugs into your house. And once they're in your house, they get into nooks and crannies, they get anywhere, and they're very, very hard to get rid of.
See, right there in his eye, where he's been bitten.
Imagine this mom's nightmares.
I've been asking them for a month now to clear out the bed bugs before I even have my preemie to come home.
Misty Tressler says she moved into this apartment a month ago and immediately started asking for help against the insects causing these bites.
They said they'll have someone to come out within 2 to 3 weeks to come and spray. And I says, well, I can't wait that long because I have a preemie coming home. As soon as he hits 4 pounds, he gets to come home, and I did not want him to come home with bed bugs. My other kids are getting eat up with it, so please get rid of it.
I spoke to Misty's apartment manager, Willie Kahn, from Matthews Crossing Apartments, and she told me the issue is being addressed and has been addressed. I can't comment more than that because of tenant confidentiality. Now, for Misty, if all this hasn't tested her sanity yet, it could.
As far as we know, they're not carriers of any diseases, but psychologically and in other ways, they can drive a person completely crazy.
Exterminator David Higgins says bed bugs are a huge problem, getting worse in his opinion, and in his opinion, not seeing that apartment, but hearing Misty's story.
That doesn't mean they brought them. It means they were probably already there, you know, because if they brought them, they would already know they had them.
Getting rid of the pests is both time-consuming and costly, but essential.
They're what we call the little vampires. They are parasites, which are bloodsuckers.
How about that description, little vampires? Now, I spoke with an attorney about the issue tonight. When you rent a place to live, most of the burden to exterminate is on the landlord, but I'm told that this is, quote, an evolving area of landlord-tenant law, and some apartments are now writing addendums to their lease, which puts the burden to exterminate or at least take care of bed bugs on the tenant. Kent Justice, Channel 4, the local station.